I'm going to be making snowflakes, so let's get started. Hey guys, it's Amna. So today I'm going to be making snowflakes. So let's get started. To make snowflakes, you will need white paper, a pencil, scissors, and a ruler. So first, I'm going to start by making a perfect square. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this corner and I'm going to go straight up like this. And I'm going to keep stretching this corner away until this part here is even. So I'm going to just stretch it a little bit more. I'm gonna align it, and when it's perfectly aligned, I'm going to do this. And you can use scissors to make a straight line and make it very nice. And like that, I'm going to do a perfect square. And then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this triangle here off. So I'm going to go like this. Just get rid of that big triangle over there. So now I'm going to open this up. So you should have a perfect square like this. So now what I'm going to do is fold this back into its place. And I'm going to fold this end to this end. So I'm going to fold this end all the way to this end. So just fold that and make sure it's even, because if you don't make it even, it's going to just turn out weird. And we want it to be nice and perfect. So just make it nice and even. And then again, you can use scissors to crease it very nice. So you should have a triangle like this. So now I'm going to take this corner and fold it to this corner. So like this. And you can crease it with your scissors. Like this. So you should have a triangle just like this. So now I'm going to fold this another time like this. And you can, again, use your scissors to make a perfect crease. And then I'm going to open it. And I'm going to take this corner and bring this up to to the line here. If you see the crease here going here. So I'm going to take this corner, and I'm going to align it next to the crease in the middle. And the crease is just like a helping line, so you know where to fold it. Like this. So it should look something like this. So now I'm going to take this piece and just fold it over like this. And then I'm going to just crease it nicely there. And you can use your scissors to make it nice and, like, you see how it's very like loose right now? To make it nice and neat, I'm going to use my scissors to crease it very nice so that it is very neat. So you should have something like this. It looks a bit like an airplane, a paper airplane. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this triangle and this triangle. So let me just cut a straight line across like this, and you should have some sort of a triangle. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start cutting shapes on this. Now I'm going to show you guys how to make a shape on this. So, but you can even do whatever shape you like. Now I am going to draw the shape of the snowflake. So you will need a ruler for that, obviously. So first what I'm going to do is take my ruler and I'm going to put it like this close maybe. Yeah, that's good enough. So then I'm just going to stop like, and I'm going to go from this, I'm just gonna make a straight line like this and make sure it is straight, so like that. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a curve here like that. So should look something like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start making the little like branches, I guess, on the side. So I'm going to use my ruler and make a small line. Oops. I'm gonna make a small line like this big, and I'm just going to make it slightly long and a little bit long. So I'm gonna make it like this, and I'm gonna make a little tiny curve over it, like that. So you just need to make a whole bunch of branches like this. So you could just keep going and do that, or you can do a different design if you like. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make another line going like this much maybe. I'm gonna measure that out like this much. And I'm gonna do, this one is gonna be a bit wide, so I'm going to make this a bit like wider than the other ones. So you should have something like this, like a long sort of a thing. And I'm going to just erase this a little bit, like this much. And I'm going to just make a slight, it will look a bit like a bone. Like, you know how a bone looks? That's how it's gonna look. So I'm just gonna make a little curve like this, and I'm just going to connect this here like this, and it should look a bit like a bone. If you want, you can make another one of this, but I'm just gonna make one. And then what you're going to do is make a straight line using your ruler, and it's just gonna be slightly long, not too long, and a bit wide. So I'm going to now do this. So it should look like that, and then I'm gonna make a little curve over it like this. And then I'm gonna make a longer one, like this. I'm gonna make it a little bit wide, not too wide, just a little bit. Like this, and then I'm gonna make a little curve over it, like this. And then at this very top part here, I'm going to use my ruler and make it a bit short. This is gonna be shorter than all of them, so you might wanna raise it up a little bit from the top, like this. And I'm going to make another line here right next to, and then I'm just gonna make a curve over it. So this is how the shape should look. A bit like this. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start to cut this out. So the part that you want to cut out from this is the white space, the space that you didn't draw. So I'm going to just make an X mark of what you need to cut out. So you need to cut out this, and you need to basically just cut around all the shapes. You don't want to cut the shapes out basically, because then you won't have the design. Okay, so I'm just going to make little X's all around so you guys can see what you're gonna cut out. So this is all the part you're gonna cut out. So basically now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my scissors and I'm gonna cut this shape all out. So now what I'm going to do is open this up. What kind of snowflake shape do you guys like? Whichever shape you guys like, you can go ahead and customize your shape in that way. You just have. So this is my final turnout of the shape, and I think I like it. It's pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to flatten this out and make sure not to rip it, because if you rip it, this is like very delicate, so you have to make sure that you don't rip it. So just sort of with an easy hand, flatten these shapes out. Like this, I'm gonna flatten all these out. So that's our perfect snowflake. So I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe. So I'll see you guys later. Bye! From Arts with Anna.